Hey, good morning, Grappling Theologians. Bradley Burdett here. Just wanted to jump on here real quick and kind of share my thoughts on what's unfolding over in the Middle East. Sounds like Trump has given Iran an ultimatum. They have until tonight, I think it's 8 p.m., something like that, to open the Strait of Hormuz. Or if they don't, he starts bombing power plants. Wow. So, yeah, I'm hopeful that Iran does the right thing here and opens the strait. But I could also see them not doing that. But think about what happens if they don't. The amount of people that are impacted, and Trump said he's going to go after the biggest power plant there is, so he's not playing around. So we're looking at, just think about the infrastructure that is impacted if the energy grid goes down in Iran, the amount of innocent people that are impacted, hospitals, water supply, just the basic infrastructure that's going to be impacted. It's not just not having lights on in the house. It's, it's a lot more impactful than that. So we just need to be praying that Iran does the right thing. But then ultimately, Iran gave a counter and said, well, if you guys attack ours, we're going to attack the power plants in the area, in the GCC countries, Saudi Arabia, UAE, those areas. So, man, it's a total cluster right now. And I just think about just what, again, this isn't what I voted for. Trump has completely done a 180, totally abandoned his MAGA base. Not just from the Epstein files, which got completely buried by the war. Nobody's going to get indicted. But now, no more foreign wars. Here we are in a war that could ultimately turn into the next World War. I see it happening. He says there's no ground troops, but we have aircraft carriers in the area. We have our Marines that have been shipped over. So yeah, it's heading that way, guys. If you think it's not going to happen, it's gonna. It's absolutely gonna, because this thing has got to be finished. Now that we've gotten into this conflict, we can't leave unless it's done. And everything that I'm hearing from analysts and from people that are smarter than me, they're saying in order to finish this, you have to send in ground troops. This isn't Venezuela. It's so much larger than that. Polymarket has it was 70% having ground troops in by the end of the year. I would assume it's probably even close. It's even sooner than that. But it's going to happen, and how many innocent lives are going to be lost because of something that wasn't even... Here's what pisses me off. You got the Lindsey Grahams of the world, who's a complete warmonger. How much money has he made off of war? And he's not the only one. But going on the Sunday shows and saying there was an imminent threat of them having nukes. It's complete bullcrap. Either he's lying or Trump lied back in the day, last June, when he said we'd obliterated their nuclear program. But this is the same old song and dance that we hear. It's Iraq 2.0. They have weapons of mass destruction. We know they do. It's an imminent threat. We've got to go take them out. It's bullcrap. Anyway, that's my rant. I want to leave you with two verses. Philippians 4, 6, and 7. Be anxious for nothing, But in everything, through prayer and supplication, present your requests to God. Essentially saying, be anxious for nothing, pray about everything. And the peace that passes all understanding will guard your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. Then he goes on to say, think about things that are true, that are pure, that are noble, that are worthy. Very, very important verses at the moment, because we could allow fear to jump in and seep in, and we can't live by fear. But these are perilous times. This is not something we can, we just bury our heads in the sand and say, well, it's going to pass. This is not just going to blow over. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. You have Israel. Israel is in this conflict in order to see that the third temple is built. Go look it up. The Israeli soldiers, the IDF soldiers, have a patch on their uniform of the third temple. That is the purpose of this. Why are we, the United States, involved in this? It's just mind-blowing to me. Anyway, it's a Monday, just coming off a spring break, feeling good, ready to get back into the swing of things. Hope you guys have a great day. This is Bradley Burdett with the Grappling Theologians. Peace.